A new Netflix series raises questions about a high-profile Wisconsin murder case like the podcast Serial. And HBO's The Jinx, Making a Murderer, has reignited interest in a crime that vanished from the public spotlight. Michelle Miller shows us why many viewers are now wondering if an innocent man was framed twice. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. Making a Murderer focuses on Steve Avery, who has a lengthy rap sheet but spent 18 years in prison for a rape he didn't commit. He was finally exonerated in 2003 by DNA evidence. Just 2 years later, Avery was back behind bars, this time accused of murder.
You know, we're all victims. You know, and they just won't leave us alone. They just keep it up and keep it up.
When it became clear he was the suspect in Teresa Halbach's death, Steve Avery claimed he was being set up.
Yeah, but actor's a crooked cop.
So you're telling me somebody planted the body?
I didn't do it.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Halbach's car with Avery's blood in it was discovered in the Avery family salvage yard. The 25-year-old's cremated remains were just steps away from his trailer. Avery's teenage nephew, Brendan Dassey, even confessed to being an accomplice.
All right, I'm just going to come out and ask you, who shot her in the head?
He did.
Why didn't you tell us that?
Because I couldn't think of it.
Avery's supporters say police manipulated a frightened boy with a learning disability. He later recanted to his mother.
Did you? Huh?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
They got to my head.
Halbach was raped and murdered in 2005, 1 year after Avery filed a $36 million civil lawsuit for his wrongful conviction. That suit had embarrassed several law enforcement officials in Manitowoc County, exposing possible misconduct in the 1985 rape case. 2 officers from that case also worked the Halbach investigation and helped find her car keys inside Avery's bedroom.
I'm at Avery Salvage.
Investigators were on the salvage yard for 8 days looking for clues.
I didn't see them plant evidence with my own 2 eyes. I didn't see it. But do I understand how human beings might be tempted to plant evidence? I don't have any difficulty understanding those human emotions at all.
Avery was convicted in 2007 for the Halbach murder and sentenced to life in prison. Filmmakers Laura Ricciardi and Moira Demos spent 10 years working on Making a Murderer.
We were very thorough and, in our opinion, very accurate and very fair.
Former Calumet County District Attorney Ken Kratz told CBS This Morning the Netflix series leaves out key DNA and other evidence, including cell phone records showing Avery lured Halbach to the salvage yard. Kratz, the special prosecutor appointed to the case, said the suggestion investigators framed Avery was, quote, irresponsible and inconsistent with a consideration of all the evidence presented. The filmmakers say their goal was to document Avery's case as it unfolded in its entirety.
Our question going in was never about guilt or innocence or about trying to solve this crime. It was really an exploration into the system.
And Teresa Halbach's family did not respond to our request for comment, but before the series was released, they issued a statement saying they were saddened that people were creating entertainment and trying to profit from their loss. We also reached out to other police and prosecutors mentioned in Making a Murderer. They either did not respond or declined to give interviews to CBS This Morning.
Wow. Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you.